Hello, welcome to my video. I am Indah Dili Yanti from Ganesha Education University. So now I will present to you about e-learning class design and development. E-learning. What is e-learning? E-learning or online learning is a learning platform that is presented online and uses electronics by using computers and computer-based media in learning process. And how about synchronous? Synchronous means that things are happening in the same time. So the synchronous learning is the learning process that can be done anywhere online, but at the same time where all the students learn even in the different places. Meanwhile, how about asynchronous? Asynchronous means that things are happening in the different time. The learning process is done anywhere online, but can be done at different times. For example, in using the Schoology, students can online individually at different times depends on the due date that's set by the teachers. And then next is the basic features of a learning management system. There are 8 basic features of a learning management system. The first one is syllabus. The syllabus feature is an essential component of the course environment. It provides structure for the course and outlines course expectation. Next is announcements. The announcements feature is the place where the teacher communicates important updates to the class. The third one is course email. The course email feature is an asynchronous communication tool that enables the teacher to send message to the class members and also view, receive, archive, or send course-selected message. Next is lesson. Online lesson replace the lecture, discussions, and activities that may take place in an on-site classroom. The lessons are the core instructional containers for your course. And then next is discussion forums. The forum feature is a synchronous communication tool that allows for the exchange of ideas through the use of a message board format. Next is Dropbox's assignment upload. A Dropbox is a digital space in which documents, presentations, links to websites, and more can be uploaded by the students and accessed by the teachers. Next is resources. In an online course, digital course readings and references are organized in a section commonly referred to as resources. The resources feature stores all types of digital and online materials that students are required to review. And the last is about gradebook. The teachers uses the online gradebook to communicate grades and feedback to learners. The gradebook feature is a tool that displays students' attendance, participation, readings, assignment, and project grades. And then next is about the example of good introduction writing for one topic meetings. So for the first of all, the good introduction writing for one topic, we start with greetings for the students. And then the announcement for the students about the topic that will be discussed. And the detail for the activities. And then the last is give the chance for students to ask. And don't forget to say thank you. So this is the introduction writing for online class that I have wrote before. Next is the elements are needed to make online material more attractive. So, really important to make online materials be attractive, that it can attract students to learn, which indirectly provide a motivation for students to learn. So the elements are needed. The first is visual design, and then page layout. The page layout such as space surrounding text, lines, map, justification, headings, and subheadings. Next is text. The text such as typefaces, type size, bold and italic underlining, avoid using all caps and color. The last is graphic elements such as symbol and icons, bullet and number in a series. So this is the example of the online material. Next is type of online learning activities and technological tools. I have a table here that represents about the type of online learning activities. There are 6 types. The first one is class discussion, and then the tools that use is discussion forum, and variation is building a class community question and answer weekly topic discussion. The participant here is peer to full class. And then second, journal writing, and the tools is blog. This participant is individual, and then the third type is shared knowledge base, and the tool that used is wiki. And the next, practice exercises, the tool that used is testing quizzing. This is the participant is individuals to peers. And then the fifth is projects, and the tool here multiple options such as work groups, wikis, blogs, or discussion forum. So the variation here, group project presentation, group research project, and the participant is individual to peer to class. And then the last is receptive activities. The tool that can be used here is podcast, YouTube, Google presentation, and etc. Also, the variation is teacher or students audio-visual presentation, course reading, miscellaneous audios and videos, and the participant here is individuals. That's the types of online learning activities. And then next is how teacher optimize online discussion. To optimize online discussion is really important. To optimize the online discussion, the teacher must set up the topic by creating a forum in a discussion board. Might be a question to the class or a topic for conversation. Make sure each forum has a topic title and topic posting. This is one of the examples of discussion forum that made by the teachers. Next is learning resources that can be used to engage learners in online learning. There are 3 ways to engage learners in online learning. The first one is text media supplementary resources. The teacher can deliver to students in the form of handout and reserve references material. Ideally, they are accessible in an authentic format. For the example, a newspaper, magazine, historical pieces, document, and journal. Second way is audio and video recordings. The teacher provides students with a link to the media player, such as Flash, Real Media, or QuickTime. For the video can be from YouTube. And the last is image. Can be from photos, screenshot, chart, graphs, illustration, and etc. So next is the effective assessment in English online teaching and learning. I use a table. I have 3 criteria. The first one is quality. Quality means the contribution to the online class discussion are well written, proven, and directly relevant to discussion topic. And then the second one is accuracy, means that must all contributions are supported with evidence if required. Sharing personal experiences is essential to this course. However, obeying and reflecting the silent course reading cases and other data is critical. And the last is timelines. Contributions are made within the assigned and time period. So For all the criteria, I give the score from 0 until 5. Next is basic elements when building an online course. There are 4. The first one is learning outcomes. Learning outcomes are the most important thing in the process online courses. By getting the result of the learning, students will know the ability and mastery of the knowledge that they get during the online course. And then, for the online syllabus, an online syllabus contains many of the same elements as an on-site syllabus. The basic categories include course title, course name, course description, course objective, evaluation plan, grading, required readings, recommended readings, and course outline. And then the course outline begins with the learning outcomes, and then next with working backwards. You next plan to what assessment you will need to assure that the learning outcome has been met. And next, using the assessment as the measure of your content. And the last is from course outline to lessons. Okay, next is the example 1 online lesson in the class for 1 meeting. Okay, the application that I will use is Schoology. And then for the topic is report text for senior high school. The application uses Schoology, and then the students log in at the Schoology. There are instructions. In the Schoology are instructions about what students do in one online meeting. I provide a file containing the basic concepts of the recount text, and I will make sure that students read also understand about the concept. After knowing the concept, the recount text, students are told to make an example of recount text and collecting it in the submission slot. After collecting it, their work will be read by their classmates and correct each other or give suggestions or questions related to the recount text. The student directly revise their works and resend the text, and the last teacher will give feedback in a slot discussion. Okay, those one example of simple online lesson that I have made before. So that's all that I can give to you about the e-learning class design and development. Thank you so much for watching my video, and see you to the next video. Goodbye.